What work do you do? Um, like software engineering. I work for myself. Um, I have a clients though as well. Building software, man. That's what we do. All right, come on. Just going live on YouTube, Kick, Twitch. Okay, I think we're good. Am I hiring? I wish, man. I'd love to have a team, but I just don't have the funds for that. Thoughts on the job market? Um, I think it's getting harder for juniors, but if you've proven yourself, I think it's okay. Um, but like I follow what's that dude's name? That Latterly guy on social media. He's saying like he looks at the numbers of like job postings and stuff, and he's saying that like the numbers are good, and in fact they're going up. Like there's more job postings now for in tech. So yeah, I don't know how legit that is, but that's what he's saying. Bro, I'm trying to get chat working. Give me a sec. Like at least Instagram chat and YouTube chat. Chat disabled. What the hell? Can I review your LinkedIn? Uh, I could. I could. But oh, because I'm not live. Okay. Hold on, just let me set up this stream. It's gonna take, I don't know, 5 more minutes, hopefully, not more than that. Um, why is chat disabled on YouTube? It's freaking weird. Hold on, I gotta fix that. How much does one really need to know? I feel like I know a lot and little at the same time. I think knowing isn't as useful as showing, if that makes sense. Like knowing stuff without the like experience or the like records or the history of you doing stuff won't get you to that interview stage. Knowing is really good in like that interview stage or the execution stage. But if you don't have that resume to show the stuff that you've done, you won't even get to that stage, if that makes sense. So I feel like if you know a lot, you should be executing, making projects, building out that resume, and showing like awesome stuff that you've made to get to that interview stage. And then once you're at that interview stage, if you can like prove that you were the creator of those things, and then it should go smoothly. Um, I'm just trying to fix my YouTube chat here. I'm not sure why the chat. Oh, I know why. Because I put it on Made for Kids. Okay. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Okay, hopefully the YouTube chat is available now. Oh shit, we have live on Instagram as well. What's up? Armish. Hello, welcome. Give me a sec, guys. We're still setting up stream here, but I think we can bring the chat. Is it this one? Yes, there we go. We have chat as well now. Almost every chat. Not quite. Okay, I should be Instagram and YouTube, please. Oh no. Yes. Okay. Okay, finally. Okay. Yeah, guys, send through your LinkedIn's if you want me to review them. I can have a look. I mean, I'm no expert in hiring, so I'm probably not the best to review those, but I can. I can definitely try. I mean, I could definitely have a look. I want your opinion on my AI sass. Early output. When did I grow a beard? Bro, it happened overnight. Okay, here we go. Drizzler. Or Elias. Actually, Elias was first. Let me show my screen as well, shall we? How do we do that? Yes. Okay. What was the last time you watched any movie or season? Oh, bro, so long ago. Yo, Jesse Campbell, what's up? Actually, hold on. Let me bring up chat on my phone so I don't have to keep switching tabs. How do I do that? Actually? I'm also gonna be eating. Did you guys watch the OpenAI operator stream? I wouldn't mind watching that while I eat because I do have food here. But I will look through your LinkedIn's as promised. Okay, I got the stream. I got the chat. I got the stuff. Uh, what's OBS? Okay. Project Stargate. Yeah, I mean that's awesome. I mean, I'm pretty sure we will get way smarter models with that level of compute. So, whoops, why am I showing? Oh yeah, because of. So yeah, I mean, Project Stargate, big win. Okay, where did? Yes, okay, here, Elias Missa is the first LinkedIn thing we're gonna be looking at. What's this? Or Elias, I guess. I pronounced that wrong. Assuming this one? Yes. Intern at Market Cipher Partners, Bachelor in Computer Science. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good start. I'm a junior at Jacksonville Uni, studying computer science, focus on AI, ML, and data science. Very good. Looks like you post some posts. Looks like you're engaged. That's good. You got experience as an intern, team captain. Yeah, this is a good. It's a good. Oh, nice. You have projects as well. Snare web, scam, network automation, anomaly recognition. Sorry. Oh yeah, that's good. I would also be looking for a GitHub. I think that's the only thing that I could say is missing. It's like a link to your GitHub. I think a lot of people might be looking for that. Um, but yeah, other than that, I think for a junior, this is a pretty good LinkedIn profile. Elias, well done. Who's next? Arhan Keshwani. Hiring SWD. Does that mean you're hiring? I assume so. Founder Lyra, previously JPMC. Nice. Built Lyra backend by NVIDIA's Inception program and pre-seed funded. Awesome. I mean, this looks like you're hiring, right? So your profile is set up not for you to get hired. That's how I understood this so far. Looks like 2 weeks ago, you announced your new role as head starter, software engineering resident. Oh, it's an apprenticeship. You also have your own startup that's backed by NVIDIA. That's awesome, man. Obviously, that's very commendable, being backed by NVIDIA, pre-seed funded, building an AI-powered productivity platform for students. Amazing. I think that'll look really good. Deloitte, that's a really well-known company, of course, Big Four. Software internship, nice, yeah. Looks like you have great experience. Bachelor in computer science, very good. CodePath, licenses, AWS, and Accenture, and 7 more licenses, Goldman Sachs, wow. Lyft, MasterCard, yeah, very good, man. Very good LinkedIn. Yeah, very, very nice. Good stuff. How to fine tune LLM for data in Markdown format. I mean, I personally don't do much fine tuning at all, but I guess you could look up tutorials for that. Sujay Akash, what's up? Haven't touched my profile in a minute. Just your case there. Okay, look at it. Look at this as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about LinkedIn, man. It's good. I mean, it's definitely like recruiters definitely use it. So if you're looking for jobs, it's probably, I guess, not really any other social media. Actually, I think X is pretty good in the tech space. Not for recruiters, but for like linking up with founders. Yeah. But if you want like a job like Microsoft, you probably aren't going to get it through X. But yeah, man, it looks like you're pretty set up, Josh, working at Microsoft for 4 years. Doesn't look like, yeah, you need to update your resume, even just like saying you've worked at Microsoft for 4 years, progressed from software engineer 1 to 2. I think that's pretty great in itself. Obviously, you had junior experience as interns. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, you probably don't need to do too much. Probably could get another job at a similar big company like Microsoft. But if you wanted to transition to more founder roles, I think even just this is fine, honestly. But I guess maybe they would be looking for, GitHub and personal projects too would be really nice. I think that's maybe like a weak point if you were looking to transition to a more like founder slash co-founder slash startup space. But I mean, maybe you could just stay at these big companies is fine too, man. It's very cushy lifestyle. Yo, Ollie Q, good to see you, man. I saw you started posting again with that F1 thing, man. Good to see you back on TikTok. I guess do mine, Sherwin Davis. Okay, let's have a look. I mean, I've never really done LinkedIn reviews. It's funny how this became like a segment. Sherwin Davis. Oh, there's a lot of Sherwin Davises. I'm going to assume you're the software engineer. At Giesecke Devrient. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Software engineer dedicated to solving problems. No posts. Okay. Looks like you're not that active on LinkedIn. I mean, that's not a red flag. You don't really need to be posting on LinkedIn to have a good profile. Junior software engineer. Okay. Analyst at Capgemini. That's good. That's a company a lot of people know. I'm not sure about this company. I haven't heard of it before. Looks like it's in India. Been there for 2 years. Let's get your skills. Some article. Let's have a quick look at this article. Doesn't really say much about you and what you did. It's just an article about the company. That's what it looks like on initial glance. And you got to know that like recruiters and hiring people are probably going to have quick glances just like me. So you want whatever the value is to be really prominently and like in their face, rather than just like a big wall of text article from the website. Like it didn't really tell me much. Also, like it's nice that you have these dot points here for the internship. Would be good to have it in the other job as well. And again, I think all of these kind of share a theme of like not having a GitHub or like code. Personally, that's something that I would be interested to looking at like your projects and actual commits. I think that tells a lot more than just, sentences like this, although this is good as well. But yeah. Am I on Blue Sky? I am, but I don't use it that much. Let's see if I can find my... Yeah, it's this one. techfriend.bsky.social. That's me. I think I have like one follower. I don't know. Doesn't even come up. Oh yeah, there we go. 4 followers. Okay, that's nice. Oh, someone replied to this? Oh, nice. Let's go. My resume and experience makes it really hard to get a job as just a developer, even with 15 years. Sometimes that is, yeah, that is to your detriment. Like the more experience you have, especially if you're asking for a lot of more money, it's going to be a lot harder to get a job because obviously you're going to be costing a lot more money to the company. Do mine, Julian. Okay. Oh man, so many. We're going to do 2 more. This is the last 2. Julian and Akash. No more after this. Especially since I'm running out of battery here. So one downside of the place I'm in is don't really have access to battery. Oh, we got an ML engineer. Hell yeah. At Bloombox. Go together. Okay, looks like you're a founder here at Bloombox. Really nice modern logo. Enhanced business suite to help companies safely and rapidly adopt AI. Awesome. Senior tech consultant, co-founder and CEO of. Oh, awesome. But you went from co-founder to a consultant? That looks like a demotion. I'm sure there's more to the story here, but I don't know. Just gotta. I guess you went from full time to contract and handed over your CTO status to either someone else or the company doesn't have CTO anymore. I don't know, but yeah, it's just funny to see that. But yeah, I don't know if are you looking to get hired as well? If so, I'd say instead of what Bloombox is here, kind of like more about what you did from a technical standpoint at Bloombox. I think that would be better. Because yeah, I mean, I could assume obviously you're probably the CTO, so you probably did most of what Bloombox does. But you know, you got to think of it from like a recruiter standpoint. They're not going to be putting in that mental effort to kind of assume what you're doing. You know, they just kind of want to read some dope points and determine if you're a good fit or not, I guess. All right, last one. Akash Singh. Wait, what? Suraj, did you already say something? Can I check? I don't know. I didn't see your messages before that. Akash. Oh my god, there's so many Akashes, bro. Oh, let's assume you're this one. Civil engineer. Okay, you're probably not that one. I don't know, bro. I'm sorry. There's too many Akashes. Do guys? No, no more LinkedIn's. I'm sorry. Okay. 2025 people still use LinkedIn? Yeah, they do. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it's growing in popularity. You sold the company, they got paid as a consultant. Awesome. Yeah, yeah. Make that more clear because that wasn't very clear. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I assumed something like that would happen. Okay, Akash gave his thing. Come on, bro. What am I, a LinkedIn reviewer? This is never part of the agenda. Can I search emails here? How does this work? No, bro, that doesn't work. No more LinkedIn, bro. That's it. I'm sorry, Alex. Okay, we'll do Alex. Guy of Japan. Mathematics, data science, NLP expert. Nice. See? Guys is the first account that actually has their GitHub straight away. That's awesome, dude. Good stuff. Experience as a data scientist. Excellent. PhD. Very good. and their GitHub. Popular repositories. Nice. I think for your GitHub, if you have a repository that you think is really good, I would pin it. Pin that repository. That way, because right now there's like, I can choose any of these 6. I'm not sure which one. I mean, this is just a fork of TensorFlow. This is new. Mini GPT, no description. Just pick one and make it really good and pin it, I think. This git graph does not look good. I mean, oh, actually, sorry, that's only 2025. My bad. Let's look at 2024. Yeah, that doesn't look good. But I mean, I guess you're not really a developer as much. I don't know. But yeah. Elias says Guide has a good profile. Nice. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. What's up, Hertzfeld? Okay, I want to eat the sandwich, so I'm going to look at O1's operator video. Sorry if you guys have already seen it this morning. I just want to, unless you guys want to see something else. Oh, do you want to see, let's see Ray set up. Ooh, actually. Okay, there's 3 options here. Ray's video, tool use video, or the O1 operator video. Vote in chat. Which one do you want to see? It's just going to be like 5-10 minutes while I eat a sandwich. Quick. Still in SF? Yes. Yes, I am. I haven't seen it, but kind of don't like their focus. Yeah, it wasn't that big. Okay, Hertzfeld votes Ray. I mean, that's it. Anyone else going to vote? 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloombucks AI. No, bro. I want to do something hands off so I can eat this sandwich. We're going to do Ray's video. Easy setup, cursor. I mean, yeah, R1. Oh, wait, you guys can't even hear this. All right, let me fix the out. I think multi-output. How do I set up the output? Okay. I think you guys can hear. Wait, no. Let me just set up the output here. Turn that off. Okay. Let's see. Can you hear this? Wait. I was muted. I definitely wasn't muted at all. Whoa. Hello? Okay.
DeepSeek R1, and these guys
Okay,
are
good.
cooking. And today I'm going to take you through the integration for how I get it set up with Cursor. It's actually really, really easy. And so we're going to go through those steps, make sure that we can use it in Composer and also in chat. And it's just going to walk you through this whole entire setup. So without further ado, what you want to do is just already have Cursor installed. If you don't already have Cursor installed, what you have to do now is like they now are delivering the model just right there in the chat. So like if you go to settings by clicking the gear at the very top right corner, it's gonna go ahead and open Cursor settings. And then what you want to go ahead and do is just navigate to where it says models. And so within models here, you're actually going to see it listed now as DeepSeek R1 and DeepSeek V3. If you don't see it listed, you can actually click Add Model and make sure you add it in. So previously, what I had to do was use Open Router and stuff, and that actually didn't work very well. And this is actually now integrated into their integrated development environment. So if you previously had an OpenAI key, I had to like disable it to use Open Router and then delete the R1 model and then re-add it in if you were previously working on my live stream. So, but if you're just new right now and you're popping in, you haven't even tried the model, it should already be listed and all you have to do is check mark it there. So once you do that, now we should be able to see it in the chat. And let me go ahead and move my head before we start the chat stuff. So in the chat here, all you have to do is then select the model here at the dropdown. So the very bottom right corner says open menu, so that you'll see it actually now listed underneath Claude Sonnet. And once you select that model, you can start having a conversation. And so one of the reasons why this model is absolutely Crizact, as I like to say, is the fact that it shows you what it's thinking. And that thinking part is probably the most important thing that we're going to use here. So I'm going to go a little bit over like how I go to some refactoring here, and then maybe some answering some questions as well. I know some people are using it. So if you're wondering, does this actually use my premium credits on Cursor? And yes, it does. So it's similar to using Claude Sonnet. It actually does use a premium credit. So if you use it in the chat or use it in Composer, it's going to cost you credits. I confirmed this by actually reaching out to the Cursor team, and they confirmed that this does use premium credits. So if you pay $20 a month, you have access to 200 credits. No, five. Sorry, if you pay the $20 a month, you have access to 500 credits, and so that's kind of the way it works there. If you're trying to use it in the new agentic mode, where it does all this code generation and then it kind of loops and does these things, this model's currently not supported with that type of thing. So just a FYI, it would use Claude Sonnet. So I basically would just use it in the use case of having it think through your software and try to see if you can make any improvements. Typically, what I was doing is I was actually using OpenAI's O1 models. And so the O1 models are fairly pricey. And actually, I still pay $200 a month for Pro Access. But I feel like this is basically taking over for that for me, because I really hate copying, pasting from here out to some other place and back in, because I used Cursor or Windsurf as my IDE. So since we're doing this about Cursor, this is something where actually I want to show you how really good it is at refactoring. So here I said, I made a code fix to fix an issue, and I'm seeing duplicate requests. After making a fix in the UI, and this is the form component, it looks like we're able to are overcomplicating things. And this is the reason why it's overcomplicated, is because I had basically AI Claude Sonnet generate the code initially. And I was like, dude, this looks sloppy. I just didn't have the mental capacity, and I knew it just looked wrong. So I said, please do a code review, as this is becoming hard to maintain and needs to be simplified. And so it actually shows us what it's thinking. It's like, yo, this thing's cooking, right? It's like, yo, this thing is really thinking and doing its thing there. So within that, we basically have it, go through its thinking thoughts. And so if
Hold up. Yo, sorry. I just noticed you guys couldn't see the right hand side of the screen. I'm almost finished one half of this sandwich, so I'll read chat. Also, I feel like we're not getting Instagram chat. Let me double check that. Oh, we should. Did I miss any Instagram messages? No. Okay, good. We're getting. What about Twitch? Okay, Twitch is good too. Okay, sweet. Just making sure. I don't want anyone to miss out. I'm ready for local models under 1B. Under 1B, I don't know, but did you see the distilled R1, 1.5 billion? That one seems like the best model under 2B. Make a button and automate this process. I actually do have a shortcut key button, but which process are you referring to? Any ideas how I can automate university course registration process? I've tried Selenium, but no results. What was the issue with Selenium? But yeah, as PT said, like Selenium, Playwright, these are like pretty much the go-to web automation frameworks. But yeah, let me know what issue you ran into with Selenium, and maybe we can tell you how to get around it. What's Playwright? It's pretty much just like Selenium. It used to be called Puppeteer. I mean, Puppeteer still exists. It's like different. But yeah. You live on YouTube? Yes, I am. Best way to contact you? I'm most active on Discord, but I don't really reply to DMs. So like in one of my public Discord channels, generally. I love to have open discussions. All right, sweet. That wasn't too much chat to catch up on. Playwright made by the same people as Puppeteer. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's continue Ray's video, but I don't think we can do it full screen.
you don't really realize, but one of the most important things is actually to read this if you're getting started with code or you're coding a lot with AI, you'll want to go ahead and just start reading this, because this is going to give you better prompting techniques for understanding how your code works and then what the next things you want to follow up and ask it with. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm sort of learning by asking, it to think, and it's literally just using the DeepSeek R1 model. So that is just amazing, because Claude Sonnet doesn't tell you, it just outputs the code and you just apply. But this is the era in 2025 that I feel like we have to really understand what the code is doing. And typically I would ask the O1 models to do that for me, to generate data diagrams, to generate a mermaid diagram, to do these types of relationships, either entity relationships or data flow relationships, or understanding what's happening in the database. So just to show you that. So this is basically what it did. It went through. At first, it's going to show you its thinking. And obviously this model will take longer, so you don't want to use it for everything, but I'm kind of low-key using it as much as possible for everything. So this will just basically explain what's happening in the file, and then it actually makes a streamlined version of the code. And so once this outputs the code here, and basically outputs the plan, what I end up doing, it even tells you this, the key improvements that it made and kind of refactored the code like kind of nicely. I was like, yo, this is kind of good. I basically just take this plan, copy it, and then I paste it into Composer. So in Composer view, what's nice about Composer is like literally I just pasted in the entire output. It has think everything in there on that component. I add the file components. So this is something new because Cursor now supports this with DeepSeek. So you can now put the files in here as far as context. And then I just literally just pasted that output. And in chat, in order for you to get the output, if you scroll to the bottom here, so underneath this output that it puts in, I'm just going to keep scrolling here until we get to the bottom here. So once we get down here, this little copy where it says copy message is where you want to copy it. So if you select it, it's not really going to get the formatting correctly. So just make sure you hit copy message at the very bottom. If you hover your mouse, you notice how every single line shows a copy or a reply. You don't want to do that. You want to go all the way to the bottom, right above the top right corner. So that's going to copy everything. Go into Composer, and in Composer here, you literally just paste this in, and then you can add some additional notes at the bottom if you want to do anything else. But I just literally just pasted it in. The reason why I did that was because I want just the Cursor Composer to implement the code. If this was Agentic, I would just tell the agent to implement the code. But here's a caveat. What I'm doing now is I'm implementing the code. And if you notice there at the bottom, it says DeepSeek R1. So I'm using DeepSeek itself in Composer to implement my code. So let's kind of rewind that back a little bit. So basically what I'm doing is I'm using chat to like think about my code and refactor it just by saying, hey, this feels off. Let's go ahead and refactor it. It generates that big, beautiful plan and the whole thinking thoughts. And the thinking thoughts are actually the sauce here. And more on that a little bit later. We go move into Composer. And then from Composer, you paste that in and you make sure that model selected that says DeepSeek R1 at the bottom. And then you just basically say, cook. No, you just hit submit. You can also attach your entire code base if you want to, or add other files, which could be very useful if you're dealing with other UI stuff. But I'm literally just refactoring one single file just for it to be helpful. And basically, it just goes through your entire code there and does the refactor. So it did like a bunch of writes to the different files and updated the buttons and like did a whole bunch of things there. And then I also said that there was a regression after hitting reset. So then I hit the at code base there, as you see. And then that actually, what's nice about this is Cursor itself has its own search feature. And so they are using their own ML techniques to search through your files and do some weighting and to understand like what's all in your context and things that you have done. And then it finally builds a code-based context. So it grabs snippets of code from different parts of different files, which is really amazing. So that way you don't have to think through or update Cursor rules to say, hey, here's what these files are doing. Here's what's happening here. I'm just kind of letting the model itself cook. So we're just kind of going like a deep dive here of kind of what's going on. But I feel like this is very important to kind of understand as context if you're coding with these types of models or coding with Cursor, because this is going to help you really kind of be like, okay, so I don't have to do what I'm doing. This space is moving incredibly fast, by the way, and it's just sometimes so hard to keep up. And I feel like I have to do more live streams like every day because something new comes out and it's hard to keep up. So I'm here to rock with you, and I appreciate everyone who's just been able to join in so far. So if you're into that, definitely let's go ahead and do it. So big shout out to Hertzfeld Labs, who's actually subscribed, a member, and he's part of the Let's Cook fam. So if you're part of the YouTube stream, you can actually subscribe to support. It's just $6.99 a month, and it's really fun because it's like $6.99 $4.20. It's like haha, but you get access to the Discord and get access to me and so forth. So that's kind of cool. Right now I have a private Discord, so I'm just like really invite only. So if you're cool, if you've been on my stream before, you're kind of hanging out. So just a FYI for those who are doing that. I'll get to answer some more of the questions in a little bit, but I kind of want to get a lot of that sauce out of the way because there's too much going on. So just to summarize, if you're getting started, one more time again, open Cursor settings and then go to where it says models. And then in the models, you want to make sure that the DeepSeek R1 there is listed. And then go ahead and check mark that. And that's going to enable you to get access to it in chat and Composer. And so that's kind of what we're doing here. So within that here, we ask the question in chat whether you want to refactor or do a plan or ask any types of questions. And then you go over to Composer and just paste the output. and then let it basically cook on your code. And then you can just continue to iterate in Composer. And the nice thing about iterating Composer is basically it's able to apply the files for you automatically. And then you can keep adding files or more context basically as it goes. And so the second part of it is you want to also read through the thinking. So this actually is going to tell you, it says, wait, in the current code, the output has both the ID and onSelect file. Because, you know, when I was actually implementing this through the plan, it introduced a regression. And the regression just means that like there's a change that happened and it broke. And so it says like the video does not work anymore. And, you know, and so I used to be able to select a file and do that. And what's nice is that the actual DeepSeek model can understand that and itself is doing the reasoning and it's showing you in the reasoning what's happening. So that also tells you what's going on. So one of the things that you can do is just take some of the output, like this transcription form is set to this, file input reference current or something, and then you can just literally, sorry, I'm trying to like read through. Okay, I should probably look at my screen over here. You can actually go through this little search bar at the top left corner and hit paste, and then hit backspace. So you can look for where this file is actually mentioned in the code. So this is kind of like debugging, right? Like, but the IDE is doing this for you. You would click this little file, and then I would move my big old head over out the way. Actually, I'll leave my head here because it's kind of cool, but I'll do this type of thing. So that way we could chill. And so you search for the file.
Bro, I think my internet is dying. Alright, see you, Polymath. I've finished my sandwich. And I'm sorry for everyone on TikTok and stuff. I just realized halfway through that video was like cut off. Yo, meow, here. You were just watching that video? Sorry. Oh shit. I think we just got a donation. Oh my god, I can't see that. Oh, Hertzfeld joined me as well. Thank you, Hertzfeld. Appreciate you. Or DTOS. I hope not. Let me get the alerts on top here. Is I1 more resource friendly in comparison to other open source models? No, not really. So R1 is like 600. Oh, actually, depends what you compare it to, but it's like 630-ish billion parameters, mixture of experts. So that's definitely not very small. Compared to other open source models, like it's comparable to DeepSeek v3, but that's about it. Nick Talk. Is that Nick, Mr. Feast? Is that Mr. Feast? Yo. Is that Mr. Feast in the chat? Watch out for some DeepSeek versions have malware built in. Slightly renamed common libraries. Really? Like fine-tunes? People have fine-tuned DeepSeek to have... Yeah, I mean, that's definitely possible. You gotta be careful, like, who you download fine-tunes from. I typically try to stick to the more popular fine-tuners, like Bartowski, used to be the bloke. The creators of DeepSeek. Oh, shit. Yeah, man, that's definitely something... That's definitely scary. I mean, one of the reasons people are scared of AI, it's like it will be able to do things without us realizing. And one of the ways, as Nick said, is slightly renamed common libraries that have malware in them. Can I run an AI model on my Dell server? Yeah, definitely. I think the easiest model to run, I guess probably the best one, I think the best bang for your buck for like low, like this will run on CPUs is this model here, DeepSeek R1 1.5B. It's the DeepSeek R1 model, but it's distilled down to 1.5 billion parameters, so it pretty much run on anything. You could even run this on your phone. And I think it's probably the smartest model we have at this parameter size. How can I start? Yeah, search like Ollama or LM Studio or what's some other local tools? Llama File. I think Llama File is like really easy, and like it's really good as well. I actually use Longfile a lot. Um, yeah. Even when they're hosted from Hugging Face, usually you can pick your library vulnerabilities from security scans repos, stick on GitHub, but dependability. Yeah. There's also a thing here that that people have been reaching out to me to try, the creators of CodeGate. So CodeGate is a service that sits in between your AI coding assistant and the LLM, and it makes sure every kind of code change or every like everything that the LLM suggests is safe to do. So like doesn't have any vulnerabilities and stuff before it even reaches your assistant. So yeah, I mean, if you're keen to check that out, check out CodeGate by Stacklock. Preventing accidental secret exposure, ensuring AI suggestions follow secure coding practices, blocking recommendations of known malicious or deprecated libraries, stuff like that. So yeah, kind of, I don't know, I think they have a diagram here, but as I said, like sits between your LLM and your AI coding assistant to kind of block all the potentially malicious changes. Does parameter numbers directly relate to the resource intensity of the model? Yes. Yes, it does. Make sure you can scan CodeGate too. Yeah, well, it's open source, so you definitely can. All right. So I guess we can get to actually something I have on my agenda, which is what I wanted to do. While I have battery, 50%, this is good. So there's a lot of things here. Oh yes, Git diagram. I want to quickly check this out. Eraser.io, which I've used for diagramming, has released a feature where you can diagram a Git repository, even a private one if you're authenticated with Git, which is really cool. So, oh, looks like I have to apply. Oh, okay. I don't even have access yet. Or maybe I do. Let's check. Um, GitHub sync? No. Okay, I don't think I have. Don't think I have the GitHub diagrammer. But there was also Git diagram. So, um, if you guys saw my last short video, I showed how to get a diagram by using Git ingest to feed into Gemini to generate a mermaid diagram. But someone suggested just using Git diagram instead of Git ingest, and that'll kind of skip those steps and give you the diagram straight away, I'm pretty sure. So let's see. Okay, you need credits. Oh no, it's them. It's them on the back end. They ran out of credits. But it's open source. So you could host this yourself with your own API key, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty cool. They have their own. Yeah, very cool though. Actually, there could be one that was cached. If we just go to getdiagram.com, you might be able to load a cached repository just so I can show you guys what it looks like. Yeah. Try these example repositories. Let's try Flask. Yeah, there you go. So it'll look something like this, which is very nice. But I guess like with, oh, you can put custom instructions. That's pretty cool. So could we say, I mean, the key doesn't work, but like with my method, you could be really custom and say, you know, show the function definitions or whatever, like really whatever you want, you can specify. Pump injection? What about it? Where are you from? I'm based in Australia, but I was born in Iran. Ashes, thanks for follow. Have I ever explored Deep Lab Cut? I use it for researching animal movement. No, I haven't. That sounds cool. Also CodeViz. Someone suggested CodeViz. This one looks cool. That's a YC company that builds code-based maps for your repository. So similar to the Git diagram we just saw. Oh, nice. I have a Loom demo or Super demo. There you go. I don't know if you guys can see that. CodeViz automatically understands and visualizes your workspace. So they put in the Git Open Hands repository, and yeah, you can see on the left-hand side there, they got a diagram that you can interact with. Oh, it's a VS Code extension, is it? So you can even like go to the code. You give custom prompts to show action flows, like a specific flow. That's pretty cool. And having it in VS Code is actually pretty cool as well. And you click on certain parts and it brings you to the code. That's pretty cool too. You can see the history of what you've queried before. And I think that's it. Very cool. Don't get unlimited analysis on the free tier. You do get pretty much everything else. Yo, Lazy, what's up? Trey looks nice, yeah. Heard a lot of good things about Trey. Theo's video reviewing Trey. Should we watch it? So if you guys don't know, ByteDance, the creators of TikTok, made their own IDE called Trey.
Let's Trey with you all and see if this is the future of how we do develop. Quick element and make sure. If you've used Playwright before, you know how annoying it can be to actually get things set up just right to target those problems, because you can just this idea using a model AI IDE that transforms how you work, collaborating with you to run faster. Collaboration equals you and Trey. Trey is your ideal development partner, seamlessly balancing human and AI capabilities. They'll automatically most of the time. I forgot to switch off, and it's like, wow, this is taking so long to solve a basic problem. And remembered, oh, this is a basic problem. I need to switch that button. Annoying. They don't do that, which is interesting. Chat to build the project faster. In builder mode, Trey will automatically break down and execute tasks, optimizing each step while letting you
preview that? They don't
basic
switch.
problem. I need to switch.
They don't let you switch models.
It's kind of annoying swapping between them. Maximizing your AI capabilities.
Ensures each task is handled by the most suitable agents with dynamic, like routing or something. Okay, so it looks like you can't choose your model, which is like not unheard of for closed source apps like this. Like, I mean, they kind of want to take control of as much as they can and kind of just let you do the minimal as possible to make it as streamlined as possible.
The process. Okay, so it has an agentic flow. Upload images to clarify requirements. That feels like it doesn't deserve a section in your homepage, but it's cool they have it. Get better results, full context. You can tell it what file.
I think we missed it. It's agentic as well.
I switched that. In builder mode, Trey will automatically break down and execute tasks, optimizing each step while letting you preview and control the process. Okay. Everyone has this feature now, but it is effectively essential. I will say the UI actually looks pretty nice. Curious how it looks on my smaller screen. Only one way to find that out. Boost efficiency with smart completion. Cool. Everyone has that. It's loved by devs. Get started for free. I'm getting cursor. That's all.
Yeah, VS Code extension. You can import your stuff from Cursor.
Oh, it's pretty smooth.
Looks like pretty nice and minimal.
Here we are. This does not appear to be VS Code based. Oh wait, no, it is. My extensions are in here. I like my test for that. Let me open a random project. Something I don't care about them having. It looks nice. It looks a lot better than the other clones. Like Cursor, the lack of like good splits between sections means it's hard to grab something there. Everything's a little too big. I can command minus, which helps a bit, but meh. I'm not going to pretend VS Code is pretty. This is actually pretty and is using the screen real estate a lot better than VS
Yeah, I'll agree. The UI looks better.
Code does. And if I have multiple things open here, like my next config, some component here, page TSX, it doesn't give you enough context on like which page TSX is which. If I have multiple open, oh yeah, it does. Cool. When you have two files of the same name, it does the right thing there. This is one of the better looking VS Code clones. I take back what I said about it using the real estate well, though, because it's by not putting these higher up, you're now very deep in. But if you have a big screen or you're a normal person not running at 720p, it's actually probably pretty nice. Apparently, this is what the JetBrains UI looks like. Yeah, I'm not really seeing the similarity here. Maybe the way the tab bar being like inset slightly works.
He runs his monitor at 720p. Wait, what? Why?
It's literally Fleet. What's Fleet? Okay, I take back what I said. This is identical.
Oh, it forked off
Fine,
Fleet.
they are copying JetBrains, just not their normal code editor. I forgot about Fleet because I don't personally use or think much about JetBrains stuff, but it's a good UI. They copied from a good place, but that is actually hilarious. I really like how the parts are separated and the overall look of this, enough that I'm not like immediately annoyed like I am with a lot of these VS Code forks. This has actual promise. Actually, I like the file view a lot, but none of that is what we're here for. What we're here for is the AI. So let's give it a go. One of the challenges I gave the AI for this project before was to add a feature where it would, on the Square image generator, it would pick something from the background, like the most common color, and make it Square using that. So like this should not have a white background. Context it has from the photo to figure offering Sonnet in 4.0 models like DeepSeek in particular, but it's just Claude in 4.0. Interesting. Also, when you know how expensive Claude is, you understand why it's weird they're offering this at all. That is expensive. I want to give this some hard problems, though. We'll start with the builder, which is in beta, thankfully. Is it no?
It's free, though, right? Like, you don't pay for Sonnet. What would be good is an open source one that can read your cloud infrastructure and draw a diagram. Oh, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Starting with Gen AI, what would be your recommendation? Oh, I mean, there's so much in Gen AI. There's like image gen. I personally like code gen. What else can you make? Music. Yeah, which area, I guess, is the first question. I believe they're giving free Claude Sonnet. Yeah, that's sick.
What file we are in right now? So smart enough to use the one I'm in right now. When a user uploads picture, comment fault. It's not showing us the code gen happening. It's just doing it. Interesting. You don't see the streamed in responses figuring it out. But it does start here. Actually, I'm really liking the UI of this, that it puts this here. I feel like a lot of the UI in Cursor is stuffed random places. I should have given the bias check earlier. I'm sorry. I am an investor in Cursor, so expect me to be a bit harsher on things and account for some bias. I did not think I would like Cursor, and it has become my editor of choice. I quite like it. But I'm not going to sit here and defend its weird UI quirks that there are quite a lot of. Background color, YOLO it. Give it something more challenging. And if this code works properly, what this should now do is make, oh yeah, cool. It one-shotted it. All the other AI tools failed at this task. So it seems like its agentic flow of confirming what it wants to do before doing it is actually behaving well. This is one of my like harder stress tests for these. And it figured it out first try. It did complex image parsing where it rendered the image into canvas. It then collected all the edge pixels by going around the canvas width and height and keeps track of each color and how.
Okay.
Be less surprised, but the fact they're doing it like this is genuinely a little horrifying. So yeah, if you really want, video goes live and everyone realizes, oh, you can get Claude Sonnet for free if you use this one specific AI tool. It's actually fascinating that they're giving this out for free right now because Sonnet is not cheap. If they were doing it with DeepSeek, I would be less surprised, but the fact they're doing it like this is genuinely a little horrifying. So yeah, if you really want free Sonnet, here you go. Let's accept this. See how it works. New to use Tailwind. It even made some SVGs. I'm very curious to see how those come out. I have no idea how this is going to go. This might be surprisingly good or really uncanny valley. /demo. Moment of truth. What the fuck? It actually did pretty good. Huh, not bad. Stop saying it's better than T3 chat, you nerds. We're cooked.
Okay.
Wow, a lot to think about. None of that will work because I told Timok everything, but like, I think the SVGs being hallucinated but accurate is kind of insane. I'm sure that they are grabbing it from something in the LLM's history that it knows is an SVG that fits for a search icon, but it's kind of crazy that it generated SVGs that fit this well. Kind of crazy. If you've ever had SVG,
Okay. Pretty good. Llama could read cloud structure and build a diagram in Mermaid. Yeah, well, it depends like how you're feeding it in. If you have infrastructure as code, yeah, that would make it so much easier. What happened to Open Interpreter? They were planning to release a 0.1 for the last 2 months, and we're still waiting. Have I tried trading? No, I haven't. Not yet. Oh, is it only on Mac? Interesting. Um, yeah. What else was I gonna check out? What's super interface? Interactive AI UI for your product. MCP. Oh yeah, this was the like MCP client that looked really feature heavy. Chat, voice chat, chat bubble. You can just embed it in a website, I think. I guess this is it, but this doesn't have the voice chat, so I'm not sure. No middleman for AI. It was open source as well, which is sick. Iframe, script tag. Yeah, just like a one script if you have an API key. But you can also host it yourself, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this looks really good. Super interface. And it seems like not many people know about it. Only 69 stars. Well, 70 now. Yeah. Windows is waitlist. Yo, TryPMFX, what's up? Have I tried anything LLM? Yes, I have. I didn't stay using it for long though. It just felt a bit slow. But I love how it's open source, and I love how they let you use like any embedding model, any vector database, and stuff. Oh, you've also been building an MCP client, Lazy. Nice. That's good stuff. All right, Yaps app. I think Wolfie wanted me to try this. Turn your questions and forms into Yaps. Create personalized conversation AI. All right, what should we talk about? Will AGI make the world better or worse? All right, sign up. Is there anything specific you'd like to ask about AGI's impact on the world? Job market opportunities. What do you hope to get out of asking how AGI will affect job opportunities? Oh, I aim to explore new job creation opportunities. Okay, here we go. Not found. What? A refresh. Okay, there we go. For the gaps, here's what we recommend. So it gives you a kind of email outline. test me. And then what? And then you send this to someone, and you can chat to it, and it's like an interview, right? Oh, this seems pretty cool. Hello? Hello, Yaps? Hello, Yaps? Oh, here we go. Hello,
And you
Yaps.
can talk to me like a person. I have some questions for you. Let's get started. So, how's your day going?
Yeah, good. Let's get to the questions.
Love the direct approach. Let's jump right in. How do you think AGI, artificial general intelligence, will impact job opportunities in your field? And feel free to tell me what field you're in. I promise not to steal your job yet.
Yeah, Reza, I am Iranian. I'm a. Oh my god, I couldn't turn that off and on. Okay, so it's kind of like a information gathering thing through voice. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool idea. Definitely seems more fun than like a survey, like a tech survey. You're just sending someone a link to them for them to just yap to get information. Jogger, hello. How are you guys? How are we doing on Instagram? Oh my god, we're missing all these messages. What does that say? I don't know. It's okay. Damn, there's so many joined that it's hard to see the actual messages. What's up? What's up? Tala, great work, bro. Sorry, it's almost 3 a.m. here. I need to go to work, but keep it up. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate you. It's all good. So 1:30, we're on 30%. We can do one more link. Okay, Pippin. I think I might save that for another vid. We did yaps. We did super interface. We did eraser. We did code viz. UI tars. People were saying this doesn't work, but this seems cool. This is also from ByteDance, I think. It's a computer use agent, which is supposedly state of the art. But yeah, I mean, everyone on my Discord says they couldn't get it to work, which is a bit of shit. But yeah, state of the art computer use agent, I think. You can use in browser with midscene, maybe? Let's try that. What's this? I know it's midscene JS. Oh, is this the glasses one? Automation SDK to control the page. What the hell? Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like in practice it's not as good as they made it out to seem, or there's just bugs, but I think that's the case with most of these tools. I'll be surprised. I'd be interested to see how Operator. I wonder if anyone's using OpenAI Operator live, or like, do we see anyone using it? Is there like live videos? No. Bro, I think my internet is like dying. Where's Roth? Where's Roth Operator? OpenAI Operator. Agent training footage. OpenAI operator. So say for you. No. Oh, where's Ruff is live? Yes. Oh, where is he? Where is this man's? Was he ever here? Yes, he was. Why did he leave?
Interesting though, if I'm sure some of you people follow um, Dave Shapiro. So he actually went to, I guess, Oregon, I assume, where some of the stuff is legal now or more legal, right? He had an experience, and recently he changed his approach. I think he wanted to get out of talking about AI. Seems like maybe he's coming back into it a little bit more
He's
now.
definitely back. Damn, Hertzfeld, you're here as
So
well.
that's
Bro's
interesting. We should
everywhere.
talk more about that because that seemed like kind of a big thing. Like, what did he realize? Um, should we train AI and shrooms? There was there is
I think he just viewed it.
more
He
and more
didn't
things
use
where they're
it.
talking about, what
Guess
do
he
they call
doesn't
it?
have access.
Like
I think
mushroom
they're just
computing.
rolling
They
it
don't use
out.
mushroom. They use, what's the fungal computing or something like that. And it's able to get through everything. So it does look like it's gonna pay. It does look like it's going to be able to pay and actually check. Thanks so much. Sidebar. Right, so here it is, operator
Oh, he
sidebar.
has it.
Okay, operator.chatgpt.com. Boom. Very cool. Thank you for that.
No, already can't use it. Bro, I wonder if this is just gonna be like Sora, where they tease a release but never actually end up releasing it. Be so annoying.
Now, give me.
Yeah, I don't think he ever ends up getting it working. All right. I think I'm gonna wrap up stream here before we run out of battery. So if you got any final questions, guys, please let me know now. Big fan. خیلی خوشحال شدم. Nice, bro. Reza, thank you. How to be programmer. Bro, learn off YouTube tutorials. I'm really an AI agent framework. It's so yes. That's good. Oh shit. No, this I gotta turn off this automated response. It got me banned on TikTok last time. But yeah, thanks guys so much for watching. We're gonna be wrapping it up here. I'll be making more videos. Dagim, thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, if there's anything you'd like to see. I mean, I hope to see you guys in Discord. That's where we chat. That's where we chat. What are people saying? I see, but it has to be a public repo. Yes. Is there a git ingest for private repos?
Hello everyone, this is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to my channel. If you their website, in search my channel, I already have done.
I think, yeah, you have to clone it. But I think if you run git ingest locally, you may be able to work with private repositories. Repositories. Where are you based again? Can you fly out to, you say, for LA Hacks? When is LA Hacks? April. I don't know if I'll last till April. Okay. All right, sweet. Thanks, guys, so much for joining. We're gonna head off. It's been fun. I don't have a thank you screen here. What's this? Oh, I do. Thank you and goodbye, chat. Sweet. Yeah, thank you and goodbye. Excellent. Make sure I end this. How do we end this?